Like I mentioned, there's a couple cats like you'll see walking around with leashes. They're just completely out. Their genetics are overrepresented. So we try to get cats from Namibia if we can, but it's not always the way it works out. And no one's having success breeding cheetahs right now. It's just no institute has really been able to do it.
Oh, wow. They got some popsicles.
Now, are these lions?
No.
So I didn't lie to you. Lion camp up here, but some of you were saying you wanted to see tiger cubs. This is as close as we're gonna get. These are the last litter of cubs that Delta, our female, had.
Smile on it.
And they're out here because Delta, of course, just had 2 little sisters from them. And so we are giving Mom a little bit of a run right now. Basically, they've moved on to their own area. So we should have 1 male and 1 female in this area. I am terrible at the pronunciations of their names. Can you pronounce her name?
We just call him Harry, but it's actually Caramel Caillou. And then her name is Demai.
Demai.
Ja, das sind die Einjährigen.
Yeah, it means tiger. That's why exactly.
Oh, that's look.
So they call. She was just saying they call the male short. The name is Harry. And feel free to watch in here and observe these tigers. They have all kinds of interesting things happening. And you can see they were very interested in you. They get the same diet that the cheetah would get. That ground beef material that has all the tendons and the stuff we don't want to eat. But you've noticed there's another food item they have in here. Has anybody spotted it?
Big bone.
Yes. They get meat and bones. Now you can see she's sticking out her tongue over here. The tongue actually is, you actually heard with the cheetah that when she was licking her keeper, that it was really rough. The tongue is made to separate meat from bone. So part of keeping a healthy animal is to let her exercise that part of her body. Her mouth, her jaws, her tongue, that's where the bones come in. It keeps it very healthy for her, or him, I should say. Now these tigers won't be living together forever. Of course, they're very young right now. They're still cubs. Tigers are a solitary animal. They're very different from lions that way.
Still young, yeah. Wow.
And that means that as they get older, especially the guy will probably move far away from the female will probably move far away from the male if they're in the wild. And if it's not a Ringa that we were hoping that she would think was quite handsome, but of course, female choice, she gets to choose who's the handsome guy tiger in the world. This is Sumatran tigers.
There you go.
The Sumatran tigers, of course, they're a type that lives basically on islands. Sumatra. If you live on an island and habitat starts to disappear for different reasons that we've talked about, the development, farming, all of that reasons, that habitat loss and destruction will make very little habitat for animals like this to survive in. So while this is a smallish species of tiger, working very, very hard to breed, and that's why these last couple litters of cubs are such big news. Now remember I told you I worked at a zoo up in Washington State. That zoo also just had Sumatran tiger cubs. Big, it just makes my heart so happy to know that because these animals need so much help. And that's awesome to see so many people working with them. Okay.
Da drinnen kann man die Löwen sehen von hinten. Das ist hinter der Löwen-Exhibit. Unter dem Löwenfelsen. In dem Gebäude drinnen haben wir jetzt gerade die Tiger gesehen. Hier draußen auf dem bisschen ungemähten Gras hat sie gesagt, lassen Sie die kleinen Kätzchen raus, wenn sie nicht so groß sind wie die 2 Tiger da drinnen. Die 2 Tiger waren jetzt schon 260 und 200 Pfund. Und hier draußen lassen sie es, wenn sie kleiner sind, spazieren gehen und spielen.